It's been a while since I've uploaded any updates on my farm. You guys all seen this side. Well, anyone who's seen me play. What's this? Yep, wrong side. What? These are all empty containers, I think. I think there's some gas in there. There's a generator I need to get out of there. Diesel. I can actually grab the diesel just pulling up next to it. I love that trailer. Watch. I have a couple of those trailers. See it closing up. We actually need this truck, so we're going to drop this whole trailer off. Oh, look at the gold and green smoke. That's so cool. Ah! Or pay attention to the road. I'm glad you don't get, like, a lot of damage. I haven't changed settings, though. I wonder if that's something I can turn on. I really should turn it on, because I'm a reckless driver. Maybe it'll focus. Make me focus more, I mean. I'm a good driver, just reckless. Pay attention. Do I need these seats? I feel like I do need these seats somewhere. Oh, I can't connect that trailer to this anyway, so I'm not going to focus on that. It's not important right now anyway. I could connect the front of my truck to that trailer if I wanted to back up. That would be ridiculous, but I could do it. I don't want to connect yet. If I do, it'll move lined up. Let's get it actually. So, open curtain. See what we got. Hidden inside. Why would it open that side? These two need a switch. These two trailers are like... Actually, hold on. I'm almost certain that I can... Look at all that crap. I'm gonna have to readjust all that. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that side open for camera purposes. Let's unstrap everything so it can fall into place the way it's supposed to be, and restrap it. That's the way I loaded it, so I don't know why it was bouncing all over the freaking place. It's the way it loaded in. Got one pallet that fell off. What is it? Should put my air brakes on. Seeds. Funny, you know what that trailer right there is? Oh, it's fucking falling on the ground? Or is it filling? I think it's filling that trailer. It did fill that trailer. Okay. Whew. It auto loads. That trailer has an auto loader on it. It's a mod. It's awesome. I'm actually going to use it to unload this trailer because this trailer is a bitch to unload. I loaded this all with the freaking a pallet jack. Or skid loader. Depends on where you're from. I'm from New England. We call them, technically we call them skids. I call them pallets. I'm from Western Mass, but they're skids. Skids, pallets, whatever you want to call them. Same thing. Why doesn't it grab that substrate? Is that what that is? What's this? It's 260 freaking kilograms. I thought I could pick it up by hand. Silage additive. Liquid fertilizer. That's good to know where that is. Bale wraps. Mineral feed. I'm surprised that didn't load. The mineral feed didn't load on this tree. What can I unload? That's not an option. I'm almost debating leaving all that on there. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of fluids. Oh shit. Strap them on first. Let's go load my fluid storages that I have. I'm pretty sure over here I have, and I turned off field damage for now because I need to create like a little road right here. I have a plan in mind, but for now I'm just driving over my field, so I deactivated field damage. That's the only thing that I'm doing that's not realistic. I don't care what you think. Alright. I want to see what's happening here. I believe this is liquid storage. This is gonna be a bitch because I need to fix the ground right here. Might as well do that right now, right? I don't want it. It's still here. Actually, I'm not rolling. Air brakes are just a pain in the ass to remember to on off. And if I don't need to use them, I'm not gonna. Let's see. It might be more realistic, but it's dumb. Great. What up? What? Stupid. Oh, that's dumber. So I had to delete this. Hold on. Grain side. It's not even what I want. What is this? Liquid storage. Okay. So I had the wrong. What is this? Small multi-fruit silo. What is this? Small silo extension. That is what I want there, but I want this to all be liquid. I don't know why the hell that was there. I don't know if I was high or sleeping. Honestly, I could have been either. I don't know how I do that. You know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of it's medication. I'm like, actually, you want me to be honest? Not try to sound cool. Not doing well health-wise, so see that literal medicine. Don't do any illegal illicits or anything like that. I might as well do this real quick too, huh? I don't know what I should do for level. Oh, obviously I should do field level, right? Or maybe I should do above field level. What is average here? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna level it. This is gonna be a road. Ready? It's gonna be level. All the way over. All the way over. That by hand and cut that all by hand. I will. For now, the best way to do this, well, actually, this is what way I'm doing it now. This is going to make it all level. I'm wasting crop, but so I'm alright with this being a one-off because, to be honest, I'd rather go back over it very gradually, clicking, instead of holding. Whenever you're holding and moving, it's actually better to be off one to be safe in case it falls. Trust me, once it falls, the thing's off. So, this is what you do after that. You go to the actual thing you want, very carefully. Go like that. It's like stamping. It's careful stamping. If you go too far, you F your field up. I have a plan. You're gonna see. Y'all see. Alright, perfect. Almost. Damn it. Better be safe than sorry. Now, usually I would try to go bigger, but I know my safe zone, so I'm too. Fudge! There's a way we can fix that without doing what I had to do over here. Don't even get me started. We can put the wall on that line. We gotta figure out what we're gonna use for that wall. Actually, before we do that, almost forgot. We need to level this all to the same. We were doing that. Actually, we did finish that. What am I talking about? So what we need to do is this. That's perfect. There's not lifting or closing, and it's level to that. That's what we want. So we can come over here. That whole thing I just fucked up. Look, like I said, I can just put a wall on that, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna screw with it anymore. Same thing with the grass here, because it's good. Now, see how that's lifted? That's what we want. I know, it sounds poo-poo, but that's what we want. I want it all lifted, all the concrete I want lifted. It's going to delift itself, if that's a word, delift. It's not a word. Lower itself. Oh shit, you gotta start at the height you want and then go over. By the way, if you don't know how this tool works, don't play with it probably because it will ruin your game. Also, after every time you successfully do something, I don't care how experienced you are or how unexperienced you are, save the effing game. Like, see how, like, I did this? This isn't finished, but that's a successful step to what I'm trying to do. This is also going to be concrete. Just haven't concreted it yet. So I'm going to put a wall in there first. Actually, I should do it without the wall because if I don't, I could forget. Asphalt, by the way, not concrete. I could forget that I could actually fix the field with the paint right now, like that. Very carefully. This is what I said before. Stamping is like, even though it's the safer option, you can still screw up. Dragging is absolute reckless if you're trying to be like a perfectionist like I am. Oh wait, I should take a break and show you guys the extensions real quick. These are the new extension. I got rid of this field up here. This is my cow barn. I think it holds like 400 to 500 cows. This is where I hold my bales. Right now, listening grass and making this silage. That's a silo that I forget. What is this? Package dryer. That's a package dryer. That's actually very important. That's not fully set up. Then right here, I got a little garden. It looks like it's dying. I need to go water that. I think it needs food or something. It's brand new. I haven't done anything with it yet. These are my chickens. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh, by the way, these solar panels I put on, they're expensive. They're like $90,000 a piece, but they bring in $500 a month. So for a while, it's a huge freaking cost. This is a property. Cost me $62,000. I don't remember what it is per month, but that gives me money per month. It's got solar panels. This is a garage that I parked. That's gonna be like all my sprayers. Actually, I got one in there, I think. Yeah. Newer sprayers, fertilizer sprayers. I got another dying greenhouse that I didn't finish doing. I really don't like the way that this is. I don't want to like ruin the greenhouse, but if I'm correct, it won't let me sculpt this. See. I could go like this. But that's lower. Like, this is lower. If anything, I'd rather stay with this. Bring it all up to that. By the way, this is a trick. I didn't show you on the other side because I'm not done with doing it on the other side. But basically, you do it to the height that you want, and then you're gonna soften it after. It's not the permanent, like, and it's the softening that creates the effect, which I'm going to show you now. I'll show you how that works. Alright, so I got the road almost. That building will stop screwing up my view. Alright, let's have to fix this a little. Is that under my fence? That's the idea. Take the field height. Grab the field height all the way down, up and down this road. Actually, ready? Boop. It should all be that field's height. As a matter of fact, I'm going to re-grab it down here just in case the height changed. So we got field height. It's going to grab all this building height. See, it's lifting the road. That's what we want. Now we're going to stop here because that's offset with this. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the height of the building. Believe it or not, I hope I'm teaching you guys something because there is something to learn here. This light post will stop screwing my field of view up. I want this to match that. All the driveways, you want to match your property height, not the height that, whatever, if the property drops your vision, which it did for me, then, oh well, you're going to have to drop all the land around that. Well, if you want, like, it costs money. I want it to be. I don't know why this ain't dropping. I think it has to do with that truck. Kind of bothers me. But we're going to leave it. We're going to smoothen now. So this brings that realistic blend to it. This is going to bend my road, my driveway, which I kind of don't like, but I don't like it the way it is. I'd rather it blend. It's not going to blend well right there because certain stuff, that light post. I'm actually going to, I don't want it, but I'm going to have to put it back. To get a certain blend that I want, I have to get rid of that light post. A little faster. I know what I'm doing. You really shouldn't put max on unless you know what you're doing. So, it will blend more with the height you're at on average. So, like, if I want this to go higher, then what I need to do is go over here and have most of it on the higher edge. That tree is going to screw with this, so what I'm going to do is actually bring this down. It sucks. You can't fight nature. That tree is always going to win this fight. Actually, I'm going to leave that. I like that. I'm not going to screw with it. This is costing me money, by the way. What do you guys think of that? It's a couple dollars. It's not bad. reach good chunks. Probably spending probably 500-800 per job here if I was going to do it quickly. I'm not doing quick, I'm doing a more advanced job just to show you guys. The more dramatic. Now this kind of thing, you can blend. See how much money it's costing me? There's another way you can do this. But I'm not going to show you that. Because even though it's cheaper, it's more difficult. And I don't want anyone screwing up their thing. I want to pull that down so much more than it will ever let me. And I know it won't. Just gonna have to deal with every day. And that tree thing right there is screwing with this, so I'm gonna have to refix that later as well. You can't get too close to vehicles and stuff. See, it's not letting me blend the ground right here the way I want. So I have to move that. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Right now I'm gonna worry about this. So on higher. It wants to lower it. So when that happens, I really don't recommend doing this. Keep it low. You're gonna move. Ready? What we're doing is we're raising the ground. This is not a newbie tactic. You are gonna have to blend after. I have to do this. This is what I have to do. Alright. Now. Back over this down. Just a little bit. I want to so bad level out. We are not doing that. Soften it. We'll blend it in right. We're going to use the soft blend now. If you see that I'm not using it, it's not dark. It's not like this. It's like this. So this is a level ground. And I want the right side edges to be blending, but I do not want to screw up the level ground. So I'm going to stay primarily on the level ground, which is telling it that is your primary. That's what you want. That's your main height. Like if I come down here, it's going to lift. If I go over here, if I go over here, it's going to lift. If I go over here, it's going to lower. Which is what I want. And over here, since it's close to the building, I actually want to raise it. And I'm not raising and lowering, by the way. I'm saying those words, but I'm using the blending tool, the softening tool, sorry. The softening tool is really a blending tool, put it that way. Not a blender for visual, but it's a blender for I want to lower this so bad manually. There's a way to do it, but I have to delete the horse barn. And I don't want to do that, because I have all this. I built all these bushes manually. I did that, and that'll all be freaking screwed up, and it'll all delete actually. This weight station, though, I really don't need here. Don't like it. I did like it, but I didn't like the way, what it's doing to my ground. Which, by the way, I just realized I haven't done over here yet. See how that, like, just fixes entrances? It's all fucked up. Hold on. There we go. It just fixes entrances. Why is it not lifting it? That's so annoying. Look. She's that height. What the fudge? Sickle sandwich, man. Hold on, I'll fix it. That's nuts. It's not letting me. What's happening? Is that like... That is so confusing. Alright, well... Nature has chosen that height. Let's go with it. If that ever happens, seriously, don't fight it. Go with it. That's the new height of this. What the hell? Separate there disagrees. That is so annoying. Alright, here's a few things we can do. We can sell this. Sell this. I'll put those back in. You don't lose anything doing this. The horse barn is the issue. We cannot get rid of the horse barn. So now... No! Hate when that happens. Don't press circle too many times. Oh, it's not the horse barn. What was I working on? It is the horse barn. It's the side of the horse barn. Alright. So what we're gonna do. I chose this height earlier. We're gonna go with it. Ready? This is what you do. If that ever happens, take a good height. And then stick with that height. That's the new height of my whole parking lot. Period. I'll blend around it. This whole area is to match with that. See? That's how you fix this problem. And I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna blend it again. Which it looks like I actually did do this before. I think I did. I have this weird, like, memory of doing this before. And then I just screwed it up. I don't know why it was doing what it did. It was really annoying. You don't realize how important it is to me that things are level. Like, it's so important. That stick. You might not see what the problem is, but there's a stick right here. That's so stupid. In that case, we'll work with the stick. I know exactly what I'm going to do here to fix this problem. So what we do now, go to the stick's height, and let's do a new height. The stick rules. I could walk over and pick the stick up, but in this case, the stick rules. Find a height, make it for that stick. That's your new height. Stick rules. Excuse me. Stick rules. And then in this part, horse barn, or whatever this is, horse med pen rules. Or not. Just doesn't want to work today. Why is it doing that? I hate to say it. This horse lot, I don't have any horses yet. It's gone. I gotta fix this. Like, it bothers me way too much. I paid too much, I put too much into this property for this to be doing this. Stupid stick, we're gonna walk all the way over and pick that up. But all these little things, if they're there, you can't do anything with the ground. Alright, that should allow us to fix the ground now. Honestly, I don't care about any of this. I'll put it all in after. It's quiet now. Alright. Back to work. So mad to those lights and everything. This will actually improve. I should have did this when I put the barn down. So, to be honest, I started practicing leveling and stuff after I built all of this. So, if I would have known all the things I know about leveling now, before I put all this down, I would have leveled the whole property. Seriously. And I would have just worked on a flat field. Of course, you have to get rid of every stump, every steak. That stick rules right now. It's decided the height. All of this is going to get blended, you'll see. If you're confused on why I'm effing up my whole property, there's a reason. I gotta go pick that stick up. When it's done, you're gonna be like, oh, this looks pretty good. I've done this a few times. Not here, on different farms. I came back to this farm. This is my favorite farm, and it needs love. I actually did this over here already, but it's good for the tutorial that I'm making now, or this decided. So now we're gonna go to softening. I am gonna go to dark because I want to get this done. I'm gonna go over this and be fast because I'm going dark. Usually this would be a quick, I mean not a quick, you would take your time and go over it. I could actually blend around that stick. I think that's what I did the first time. This is your most important tool. This is like your realism tool. This is your soften should just be like blend. Repair, fix mistake tool. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, wherever your like property is, if you go over it, or whatever you do, rather, sorry. If you edit anything, always go over it with this after. Then if you look up the top, it's not costing you money, it's not doing anything. It's costing you a lot of money like this, it's doing something. It's important what it's doing. You might not notice it right now, but you'll notice it when you're on foot walking around. Sometimes better to be a circle too. You want to like blend round, like if the corners are like 90 degrees and stuff, go into a circle. Sounds crazy. It's a blender. You don't want it to be close. So it's the opposite. Like if it's a bumpy texture like this and it's all screwy, that's when you want a square. Trying to do the opposite. Opposite of what it is. So like messy, screwed up area like this, you want square, probably smaller for that stick. I put blender on the stick, like I said, but I am going to pick it up and fix this, so I'm not going to focus on that. Now, this is great, so I already have stuff here. So what this is going to do is it's going to work around the stuff I have here. Especially with better to go with it. Now this is a 90-degree corner, remember? So, opposite. You want it to blend. Even the straight line, I'll go with like the round. That's just go this side. Instead of focusing like I was on it, you can literally just do circles and you're gonna almost always get a really nice blend. Of course, mine are super drastic. Everything I did was super drastic. You shouldn't be bending anything as much as I was. Nothing you're doing, no clip should be as drastic as this one I just did. Did you see how much money it's costing for me to repair that? And I know what I'm doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to be going up and down and up and down, and it's going to cost you so much money. I'm telling you, like, if you don't know what you're doing, watch the full tutorial. If you're coming in the middle, and you're like, oh, I can do that, don't. Watch the full tutorial. I'm recording this all for a reason. Because, like, now you're seeing the tips I showed you earlier in the day. See how it's all blending now? We're actually going to come back to this. Remember this? I'm going to get a secondary coat on it. We got the money. You got the money. And I like the way it looks. So much better than what it was. This is a road now instead of just a bunch of bumpy crap. See that? And it's like level all the way around my property. Even if it's weird, like a little bit, it's not anywhere near what it was. The soften tool will do nothing for you, by the way, if you don't already edit the land and you don't know what you're doing. That's what I was doing originally. I was just going around with a soften tool and I'm like, yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. The soften tool is what you use last, after you're done doing all the steps I just showed you. Really sad. Now I have to delete all these lights and everything. I had it perfectly set up, but I'm gonna lose my bushes. Watch. I guess it's a good way to show you guys some bush techniques as well. Before I put it in, we're gonna do a thorough check of the land, make sure everything's the way I want it. It's gonna manipulate the land a little bit, actually. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Especially if you don't know what you're doing, and I shouldn't be teaching you to do that. Definitely always level. Fuck. Don't press circle too many times or that happens. You should walk over to where you're working too. Always level your like what you're working on. So now the horse lot's gonna look way nicer. Let's get it in there. I'll line it up. This is gonna be such a pain to do. Alright. Right here. Oh, I was so close. Then I wiggled it. That's pretty close to where it was. Now, always after putting it down, go back to the softening tool. Go on the property, like where the property is, and just do a blend around the whole property, like this. Put the bullseye right on the outside of the wall. You're gonna blend everything around that property wall. Reason why: all your doors, windows, features of the building will not be properly accessible if you do not do this. The bullseye blending the door and stuff will make it open and close the proper way without any problems. I moved it all over a little bit to the right. That's okay. That's actually better than moving it. Well, now I moved it to the south bottom, lower. It's not south. I moved it to the west. There you go. the whole horse lot to the west a little bit. That's okay. So the west was just grass here, where the east was actual land. Blending the road now, again, because we did so much. We edited this property, we edited this property, and we edited this property. So now I'm putting the bullseye between the 3 properties. That's the only time you'd ever do that. Like, to blend that is because we've edited both sides. Otherwise, you leave it on where you last edited. Like, I just edited the horse lot, so I'm staying bullseye outside the horse lot. That's important. Way more important than you think. Like, even to do it on one and then the other. You do that first around every property. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I promise you. Then, after you do it, ready? I did the horse side. I did this side. Now, and only then, do you go down the middle of the 2 properties. This is a blending technique that I have, like, perfected. You don't start this way, you will waste so much money, because you'll be yanking it back and forth, back and forth. Here's your result. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for the different heights. Now, what if I was smart? I'd get rid of this. Do I have any animals in there? No, I don't. Your sheep barn. Do a quick level because I know I didn't start with a level. Just grab the whole property. Level it. That's it. You're wasting money to do anything else. Now, soften. You hated that corner, so did I. I'm going to show you why this is going to be a problem. Actually, no, I'm not. Because I don't want to screw with it, and I will screw with it. It costs money to screw with this. I'm going to tell you, and hopefully you listen. So right now I blended these corners. Now, if I put that building down there, it will be like floating in the air. Right here, it will float. It will float. The reason it pulled it up is because it needs it to be up. It will float. Go back over at the end. Grab a leveler at the end. At the end. I know. Don't go all the way over. Just get close. That's it. Don't go all the way over. Okay. Now, just for the sake... Shit. This was another tutorial I was doing where I was showing how to blend stuff. I really don't even want all this stuff over here. You should see this. This is a huge mess. I was showing how to blend this. Watch. It's just a bunch of freaking rubble. You guys are going to see another way. I actually prefer the way I'm going to show you now over the way I used to do it. The way that I show in this tutorial. Actually, it looks better. I'm going to be honest. The tutorial, what I'm deleting now. But I didn't realize when I was doing it back then that you only have a limited amount of, like, stuff. You can only use, like, 4,500 items. So, you're wasting a lot of items in an area that no one's going to see. Even though it's pretty, it looks cool. All a waste. All of this is a waste. Huge waste. I want to fix this property now that I have way more experience. And by the way, I recommend, because this is what I did, I'm going to tell you right now, go to a map, make a map that is not your map that, like, you're farming in, and just practice. Fuck with the land, screw around with some farms, take my techniques, learn them, and then go back to your farm with the techniques that you've then mastered and you've learned how to use. Take those techniques and add them to your farm. That's what I'm actually kind of doing now. If you were wondering why, like, it's like, okay, this is my farm, then why am I doing this now? My farm, I love this farm. I've worked on it a long time. So I leave this farm when I want to, like, learn something. I'll literally, like, I don't know how to use these trailers, so I'm not gonna go purchase a bunch and waste money in my game. Believe it or not, you're like, oh wow, this guy's spending millions right now. I spent way more money using subsidy cheats and everything, practicing in another lobby first before I came over here to my normal lobby. Because look, this was me screwing around back then and then blending it because I didn't know what I was doing. You guys are going to see me fix it now. Very easily. I'm just going to put the bullseye right in the center. Oh shit. Trees are in the way, so trees will work like buildings, so you have to make sure. The best way to, if you don't know if something's happening, look at the top right and look at your money. Your money's going down, something is happening. I don't recommend doing it this way. I'm showing you this way because if you're a noob, I recommend doing it this way. If you don't know what you're doing, I recommend doing it this way. But see how now I'm not, it's costing me nothing. It's not working, nothing's working. Okay. So now we have to do some self-manipulations. This is where you go over, and we're just gonna see what we can manipulate. Right now it's being an asshole. It's not letting me grab this for some reason. I have not figured out why yet. Whenever it does this, for whatever reason, I don't know why the fuck it's doing that. Grab the leveler, go to that spot, hit it hard like that. Go a little bigger, go lighter. A little bigger, lighter, bigger, lighter. Stop. Blend tool. Max. Big. Go down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Circles. Smallest tool. This tree is a problem. So I don't know why it's actually doing this right here. Like, it's acting as if there's something there. There must be like a piece of wood or a stump hidden. That's why I did that other tutorial here to fix this. There's a couple things we can do. This isn't hopeless. I don't like it though. I actually almost am encouraged to go back and... So the way we fix this is we gotta cut these trees down. Cut these 2 trees down, whack it around, and then we can flatten over it. Sucks. That's what we're gonna have to do. Might as well get to work. My excavator. I think this is my... Oh wait, this isn't the one I was using. I have a big one somewhere. Is that on? This thing sounds on. Oh, it's the biogas plant. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember what I wanted to see. I bought all this stuff last night before I passed out. Before I drove a tractor into the river and had to rebuy it. Not even kidding, that happened. Nope, doesn't work. Is that on the right hookup? I don't think. But that would be cool. It would work. Something that has no purpose right now. There we go. Purpose. I cleaned up this whole lot last night. There was shit everywhere. Everywhere. That's when I filled those trailers. Put one of those in. I think that shit's so heavy it'll bottom me out. Oh wait. What about the winch thingy? I might sell this thing. I haven't found any use for it. Alpine winch. I don't know what it goes to. This thing's heavy as hell. 145 pounds. I can barely lift it with my hands. 3 or 4 of these will weigh down most of your vehicles, especially small vehicles like this. This thing could probably hold 3 of those. That's it. Seriously. I don't know what to do with this thing. I don't know what it goes to. I think that this, now that I'm looking at it, connects to the back to a tractor trailer truck. Hold on. Yes, it is. I'm having like an epiphany brainstorm here. I don't know if this is gonna work because it's not the right truck. However, this is a big rig. Doesn't have to click though, but the other one does. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know why I'm trying this. So the other one has a attached head that'll attach in the back. But I could just buy the other truck with this truck's back side. The other side's front side. This truck's back side. Then I could have a winch in the back of this. By the way, if you don't know what this is my... Actually, we need this. Let's bring this over right now. This is my wood grinder. It's badass, right? Take the tree and put it right in the back and grind it right up. Watch this. This thing actually fits a shit ton of wood chips, but you don't have to worry about filling a trailer because it is a trailer. It's even got a pipe swath. Look, I mean, like a pipe filler. Watch. Badass, right? And yes, it works for wood. Meant for wood. I want to test this out. It's pretty good. Alright. Now, another tool. This is not your typical forestry kit, but trust me, this is what you want. This is my baby. Brought her in for repairs. I'm like a role player. Can't help it. Gets kinky when you're really... I mean, the video games, they're fun. Fun video games, that's what I meant. Alright. Oh no! What are you doing up here? I don't know why that happened. Here we go. This guy is my secret weapon for trees. Wait till you see. If you haven't already figured out what I'm doing. This thing is a beast. This is like... This telehandler has like 1,000 pounds. Now it's probably like 800 horsepower or something like that. 700 horsepower. Like this, the average giant tractor. This thing is a beast. This thing does not F8 round. It's got heavy center of gravity mass. It's got... I don't know how to use it, but there is a... Oh, God. Like, this is what... Like... I ain't gonna say anything. I'm gonna say nothing at all. Because I'm gonna have to figure out... Oh, I didn't put that building there, either. Nothing there. I was gonna put a, property, like a, I haven't decided if I wanted to put like a bakery. I don't like bakery idea. It doesn't match the rest of my properties, like theme right here. The barn theme. Jesus Christmas. It doesn't match the barn theme, but everything else is. I need to check where like the spinner needs connected transmission. Gearbox. I'm sorry, mechanic guys. I'm a mechanic. Sorry, people like me that are better than me. Engineers. Real engineers, not fake ones like me. People pretend who haven't gone to school. I want to go to school this winter. Really bad. Every winter I say it, or every year I say it, every winter. It's just winters. Only winters. No, I was going to go this fall, but everyone voted that I have a better Christmas, which means I have to work. Of course they voted for a better Christmas. Better future comes after Christmas. It's fair. Fair enough. Then you can show them later on what real Christmas is about. Oh, the lightsaber! I forgot about this. How do I use it? Right hand. How do I use it? Is it broken? It's not working. Oh. Ha! Dude, no way I'm cutting a tree down with a lightsaber right now. Like, comment, and subscribe. Mods are the shit. Yes! Hi-ya! Oh, love the mods. Some mods in this game are gold. Oh no, the tree's too heavy. No. It's like pulled me down. If that falls off my property, I can't cut it. It fell off my property. Oh no. Did this postpone the episode to another episode? Such an asshole. That's right, you're gonna have to tune in next time to learn how I fix this properly. I don't make how-to videos. I make how-to storylines. Entire stories on how-to. They're adventures. They're not just edits. There are no edits, actually. 0 edits. Pure blood. Accidents happen tutorial. We could lose this tree right now. We could lose it. We could lose it. We could lose it. We could lose it. No! Oh, God. Ugh. The suspense. You guys ready? Ugh. It's too heavy. We screwed up. No. Oh, I just want to stop it from falling. That's all I want. Ready? Okay. Problem is, I can't cut it right here. I need to be able to cut it. It's too heavy. We're gonna lose it. I need an idea. Geniuses, welcome. Any ideas? I can't cut the branch. I can dump it. Are we gonna dump it? Pull it, come on. I don't know what to do. When in doubt, guys. Illegal dumping. Sorry, tree. Sorry, town. You know it's probably gonna fine me for that, right? This game is very well known for doing that. Fining you for everything, every sign you hit. Now I gotta get a stuff grinder for that. Now that I'm looking at it, I might be able to get away with that one tree. But like, comment, and subscribe to see what I do. If it's not obvious what I'm thinking about doing, then I don't know. Tune in next time and see if I do what you think that I am going to do. You know, 'cause we don't learn our lessons.